Hello everybody, it is Hoigsoft here. As you know, I started the Q&A last video, and now I'm going to be answering all the questions that I've got. I'm going to go through all of them and try and answer them in one take, which is going to be quite hard because I'm not used to talking in front of a camera. So yeah, so let's start this with Chaser Man. He asks, can I still work on the music alongside Super Solo Dude? Yeah, you can. Just message me if you want to know that. I guess not one take since the phone's ringing. Hang on. And it's the Bluecart5151 asks, how does the game look so far? Well, I'll be showing some pictures at the end of this video. Well, basically I've got some new models and stuff. I'm not going to show very much because I don't want to show a lot for the next update video because I need to save it all for the update. So yeah. Okay, Massive Lord asks, just tell us about the game. All we want to know is how Spyro is going. So my question is, how is the game going? Yeah, as in depth as possible. Well, it's going forward. It's going left and right. No, just kidding. I've been doing exams, so I haven't had much time to work on it, but yeah, it's going a bit slow, you could say. Very slow. Star the Dragon 101 says, will there be other characters to play as? Yes, there will be. There will be like different levels, such as the Sheila the Kangaroo and Sergeant Bird and all that. And yeah, you'll be able to unlock them as well using skill points. If you know Ratchet and Clank, how you can get skill points by doing, not skill points, what do you call them? Those skill things, what do you call them? I don't know what you call them. But when you find like special things, and if you collect enough of them, you can unlock different special cheat things, skins and stuff. So you could like, because people wanted to play as Cinder, even though this is a classic game. So I thought, okay then, I'll let you play as Cinder, but you got to unlock it, and it's not really changing much except for what you look like and possibly some sound. It'll probably change sounds as well, maybe just sounds that the character makes. So it'll be like a classic redesigned Cinder. She doesn't play any part of the story, so don't worry. It's just for like an unlockable. Right. And then Star the Dragon 101 asks as well, that's Speedways ? Yeah, there'll be speedways. I'll go over the level list later on. So, yeah. And then this person also asks, bonus world. That'll be unlocked after you collect all the collectibles. Well, yes. Yes, there is. Let me just get this on. There's a bonus world at the end of the game called the Carnival of Doom, which will have loads of challenges in. So we'll have a survival challenge, a jumping challenge, a flying challenge, a charging challenge, and then you got the final boss. It's like a bonus boss called the Carnival Master boss, and that'll be for like bonus world in this game. You'll get to like unlock secrets there as well, and lots of Easter eggs. Look forward to that. How about the story? Well, I can't tell you much about the story, but I do have a writer writing the story because he wanted to, so I let him write the story. So yeah, I won't tell you much about that because spoilers. Okay, so next question's from Ina Bree. Says, wow, you look really nice. Why, thank you, I always look nice and beautiful. Except, no, not really. But thank you. I don't really. I'm glad you still work on Spyro Eclipse and I've abandoned it. Okay, so that's not a question, but thank you. Much appreciated. The next question's from Little Heng9. Says, will Spyro the Adventure game be continued? I really enjoy that little game series. Well, I didn't think anybody liked it, to be honest, so I didn't make any more. But if you want more parts of the game, then sure, I'll make it. Doesn't really require as much effort as Spyro Eclipse, so I can do that whenever. So yeah, I may as well continue if you want to. I didn't think anyone else wanted that continuing. It didn't get much of a response, so I think people didn't like it. But yeah, there's more storytelling in that rather than gameplay. Mario Pro 65 asks, what stages will be in there? Yeah. Okay, so I've got the stage list here, and I'll just go through them all. Okay, so the hubs are artisan. Okay, I'll start off with the different hubs. Yeah. So, first hub is called Artisans Hub. You know what the Artisans is from the original Spyro the Dragon game. So in this hub you will find Mole Mines, Stone Square, Sky City, Peacekeepers, and Club Nork. Okay, the Mole Mines is a new level. Stone Square is a mix of Town Square and Stone Hill. Sky City is also a new level. Peacekeepers, based on the homeworld, but it's not really a homeworld, it's actually a level based on the Peacekeepers level. And then we've got Club Nork, which is kind of like a nightclub for Norks. It'll be music based. It's be cool, that one. Okay. Then the boss is the Gargoyle boss, so it'll be like a gargoyle. It's a new kind of boss, a new kind of enemy. Okay. Then the next hub world is Midday Gardens. Now you know that from Spyro the Dragon. In that hub you'll have Digital Metropolis, kind of like a digital Tron type level. Got Parrot Bay, kind of like a beach kind of level. You've got Icy Peak, you've heard of that one before. Loompa Island, kind of like the tiki masks, and the Easter Island heads and stuff on it, like a little desert island. Agent 9 Lab, now that one's where you can play as Agent 9. So there you go. It's going to be different to the old Agent 9 Lab though, it's going to be like a new part of it really. Okay, then Crash and Gulp Boss, so you know who they are. And then after that we go to Avalar Castle Hub. So we'll have Wild Outback in that level, in that hub. Bamboo Village. So Bamboo Village is like the Chinese kind of styled level. Wild Outback was like, you know, the Outback. Australia. It's like an Australian based level. Sorry for the Australian accent there. Australian accents. Dreamcatcher, so it's all based on dreams. And kind of like those Magic Crafters kind of levels. Is that what it was? Magic Crafters? Yeah, so that's one's based on dreams. Skelos Badlands, you've heard that one before. Serpent Oasis. It's a new level, I think. Yes. Nasty Nork boss on that one as well, so you get to fight Nasty Nork and Avalar. What more could you ever want? And then you got, after that, you got the Nork Realms hub. So this is in Nasty Nork's kind of area. And in this hub you've got Magma Madness. And I think I might change that level name, because I don't like it that much. Then we've got Haunted Hills. It's kind of like a scary Beastmakers kind of level. Dark Hollow, another Beastmakers kind of level. Crystal Caves. We've got some concept art for that one. I think you've seen it before, but I'm going to show it at the end of the video anyway. And we've got Nasty's Keep. You've heard of that one. And then Ripto Boss. So you get to fight Ripto in Nasty's area. And then after that, that's the final world. Then, you know, after that you got the bonus world, Carnival of Doom. Okay, so what else do you ask? You ask, will Spyro move like it does in the original games, instead of some sort of driving with funny walking animations? Yes, it'll play just like the originals. And, you know, at the moment it looks like you're driving with a funny walking animation, but you know, don't worry, right? Don't worry. How will the flight mechanic work? How will it look? Like the original games, or smoother, like in A Hero's Tale? It'll be like the original games, exactly the same. I don't want to change much, because why change something that works, you know? That's why the Spyro series went downhill anyway, because they try to change stuff for no reason. Yeah, so will there be voice actors? Yes, I already have a voice acting participation video that I've already give everybody the parts that they will be. And if he says, if so, maybe I can help. Well, if anyone drops out the voice acting thing, then sure, we'll look into it. Well, that's later on. How will Sparks look? Show pictures of concept art. Okay, I have a really old concept art of him. that are modelled really quickly. It's not very good. This was like way back, many centuries ago. Well, not centuries, like 2 years ago. That's the last Sparks picture I have. I haven't actually worked on Sparks, but I'll show you that anyway. If you go to my ModDB page, it's on there, I think. I might have deleted it. If I can't find it, then I will. Yeah, what enemy? But basically, right, Sparkers are the same as always. Yeah. So what enemies will you use? Orcs, like in Spyro. Orcs? Orcs? In Spyro 3? Does Spyro 3 have orcs? I'm sure it's Rhinox. Yeah. Or various enemies like in Spyro 2. There will be various enemies. I don't want to stick with the Rhinoc, not orcs. The Rhinoc style, you know, Rhinoc things. I want to have a variety of different, you know, things. You'll have Norks, you'll have some Rhinocs, and you'll have some new creatures. Wolf RSMV says, when is the predicted release date? So I'm going for like a when it's ready approach. So, you know, when it's ready. The no release date. The Real Master asks, how many worlds / levels will there be? Will they all be travelled to by portal, or some by portal and some by other means? Okay, so I went through the level list before, so if I count that, hang on, I'm going to count how many. Actually no, I'm not going to count. I'll put an annotation how many, like, now, annotation. Yeah, that's how many there is. Will they be travelled to by portal? Most of them will be, but there will be some exceptions. Will there be any new characters? Yes, there will be. That's like, especially like each level will have a new character. Like, I've got concept art, which I'll show at the end of the video, of like different NPCs in the different levels. Let's see what else he says. Just from other Spyro series, but brand new characters. Yeah, there'll be both the old and new. And will the Nog be the final boss? Now I think he's referring to that rubbish video I made back a long time ago when I was kind of terrible at this Spyro Eclipse making thing. And I used to try and use Spore to make the levels, which is kind of ridiculous. So I made a creature on Spore and said, oh, he's gonna be a creature in this new game. And I'm like, no. Right now, I look back and think that's stupid. Why would you use Spore? I'm trying to make it. So yeah, no Nogs. I might, you know, recreate the Nog, which is what it's basically a cross between a dog and a Nog in Blender, which is a 3D modeling program. So I might, yeah, you might, not the final boss. Like I've already said that the final boss is going to be Ripto, did I say? And then Carnival of Doom boss is Carnival Master. Small Monkey says, will Spyro have controller support? And yes, the answer is, and it already has controller support, so yes, it's already implanted. Liam Gore says, was about to say Ouya support, but then I realised you changed over to Unreal Engine. Well, I think you can use the Unreal on Ouya, but you know, the Ouya is kind of limited in graphical capabilities, so we'll have to turn down the settings and stuff, but I'm not going to put on Ouya. You know, it's just going to be on the computer and Mac and Linux, maybe, if people want Linux. Yeah. Ultimate Random Gamer says, what will be the main collectible? Something used before orb/eggs or something original? Well, I did have something original, but I don't think I want to use it anymore. I want to just, I haven't really figured that out yet. I did have it written down, but I've changed my mind. Will the power-ups such as Super Flame/Charge be in the game? Yes, there will be those power-ups. Loads of the old ones will make a return. Will there be any new power-ups? Yes, there will be. So look forward to that. And is Spyro going to get new abilities? Oh, I asked that question. I know it didn't. Oh, is Spyro going to get new abilities? No. No, I don't think he will, because I'm trying to like keep it really similar to the original. So I don't want to have new abilities, but you'll have new power-ups. So that's alright. Actually, maybe you might have some new abilities that you can unlock. But yeah. Is the game going to have a live system, or will you have unlimited lives? There will be a live system, just like the original game. Mega Ray asks, "You look good." Thank you. That was the second time, so thanks. I know I'm beautiful. I just wish the game more looked like Enter the Dragonfly. Thanks. Yeah. Well, I'm trying to go for a more next-gen look for Spyro. It will be a lot classic. You know, the newest video that I put out, it looks like really realistic, kind of. But no, it's not going to be like that, because that was before I really added much of models to the level. Now I've got like a castle, which looks like the original castle. I've got like the hedges, look like they're from Spyro. It's brilliant. So I'll be showing that at the end. What kind of... So Desert Monkey JK asks, what kind of chests will there be, if not newer ones? There will be a mix of all the different old and new chests. So depending on what area you're in. So in Avalor, you'll have the ones from Avalor. When you're in, you know, the original Dragon Realms, you'll have, you know, the original chest and stuff from the original game. It really depends where you are, because like in real life, different countries have different things. So in this game, they're all going to be different. They'll have different containers. So you'll have the dream catchers. You'll have something that's related to dreams, something completely different. Any chance of seeing old locations, levels in any form? So yeah, I've went over the list, and yeah, there was some old locations there. And he says, example, can be seen but can't be reached. Now that's a good idea, because I'm thinking about like having like Easter eggs and stuff that you can see all the old levels in the background, but you can't get to them unless you try cheating and moon jump over there. So yeah, try and find all the Easter eggs when it comes out. What kind of levels can we expect to see? Branched, looped, etc. You can see all. You can expect to see all different kinds of levels, from branched, looped, new kinds. They're all different kinds of levels. Nero the Dragon 1024 asks, how will Spyro's flying work? So it'll work just like the original, you know, the gliding, not normal. Mantle Studios says, how will the voice actors interact with the player, and what characters will be in the game? So they will interact with the player just like they did in the originals. So you know, you go up to them, press triangle, talk to them, and you can select. But this one, you can actually like interact more. So like you can actually reply. You can select what you want to reply with, and then you know it tells you different dialogue by clicking on the different things. And you know you can make Easter eggs happen by making certain click on different things. So yeah, let's see here. Bandicoot Brony says, which characters will be introduced in the game? Can't tell you right now, but there will be some. Must Gaming and Everything says, will there be a castle like Autumn's Plains? I love that place, so yes, there will be. And you know how I said it's going to be Avalor Castle, which has a hub world. That's going to be a mix of all the different castles seen in the original Spyro 2, Ripple's Rage. Or what's the other name for it again? Ripple's Rage and Gateway to Glimmer, which is well, I don't know why I say Ripple's Rage, I'm not American, but yeah, that one. Okay, next question's from JVL Apple 3 Explosion with a 0 instead of the O. Says, do you plan on releasing a beta demo before the full release of the game? And yes, I do. I plan on releasing an exploration demo where you can explore the levels, except there's no collectibles and no one to talk to, it's just the levels. So you just look at the levels and stuff, and then after that I'll have like a few different kind of betas with like the actual stuff in the levels and stuff. And then we've got a question from Aya789, says, how many home modes will be in the game and how many levels? So I went over that question, so let's go back and find out. Aya also says, plus any news on when you plan on releasing this, you know, when it's done. I've already answered that question as well. So 9000 Albin asks, are you going to have time to answer all the questions? No, I won't. I'm never going to answer all these questions, there's just too many, except I just did it now, so yes, answer's yes. Then XD69552 says, have you got a website? Yes, I have, and it's an annotation right here, right now. There we go, go to that website, check out the forum, sign up, do what you want on it. Then I said I wouldn't be answering these questions because I already made the video, but I'm adding this in. Kurt15CFC says, will there be the best Spyro music from past games and mob bosses? Expect to see some remixes of old music, but not very much. Most of it is going to be new music. Because I want to keep it original. I don't want to recycle too much. Just, you know, the old style, some of the old levels. It's not a remake, so yeah. And that's all the questions there. So, yep, that was it. I hope you have a good time watching this video. So now you're gonna see some concept art and all the stuff I was talking about in the video. So there you go. There it is. Now.